YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl Makar from Cougar's Closet. How y'all feeling out there? So today, right, I want to talk about open season. So, okay, first y'all, before we go into open season, let me talk to y'all about my YouTube channel. So, like, everybody knows that my channel is a spiritual channel because ever since the day one when I came into the world, I woke up like this. So like I don't learn this, I live this. I've been living this my whole life. And so what my channel is doing is doing some things. It's snatching off veils. It's bringing awakening. It's bringing forecast. It's bringing rain. It's bringing thunder. You know, it's bringing sunshine. It's bringing moon. It's bringing blood moon. It's hailing. It's doing all of these things, and I'm the creator of this, right? So even when it flies back to me, I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, this is a Picasso of beautiful shit." So with my channel, right, I like to always focus on worldwide predictions, but I've told y'all, people have come up to me and said things to me about me being so spiritual that let me know that they weren't awakened, and I'm not knocking that because not everybody gets an awakening, and some do later on. Some get a partial awakening. You know, I don't know, what he does, but I am with the times. Basically, they think that I'm not with the times because I don't pretty much watch the news. But that's because I'm too busy world predicting. And so like my channel, some people are not going to understand what my channel is doing. Some people are not even going to become awake to what my channel is doing until maybe the next 5 or 10 years. They enjoying the content. They laughing and they crying and they ha and we keeping it real and we doing all these things. But y'all ain't, a lot of y'all ain't gonna see the purpose and where my channel is gonna land and what it's doing for this world until the next maybe 5 or 10 years. But hey, this is a prediction as well. So when I talk about these spiritual things, right, when I predict, I'm right. These things are happening. Am I right all the time? No. I couldn't be right all the time. I would have to be in spiritual form not to be right all the time. I'm in spiritual form, but I ain't that plugged in. So when there's a lot of predictions that I have made. If y'all go back into some of my videos, now which ones I don't know, they might be entitled spiritual or spiritual hood watching this and that. I've given passwords, I've given codes, I've told y'all about how the lingo is getting ready to change. Like a lot of this stuff that's going on right now, I predicted it 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 2 years ago, before this thing even got to bucking. Go back and check some of it out. I told you exactly where we were in this spiritual warfare. I told you what they was doing. I told you what was going on. I told you really what was happening in the spiritual warfare. But see, people so stuck on what's going on around them in the physical and the dead bodies laying on the ground and and the blood and this and that. They don't understand there's a whole world going on up here that's trying to pre-warn you. I'm trying to pre-warn you and show you, but my page is a joke and I'm crazy, but these things are happening. They coming to the light. Go back and read some of my stuff. You know, I'm crazy. I'm funny. I'm a fool. I'm everything but what I'm really supposed to be, a world predictor. But see, I know what I am, so I'm not worried about it. So When I tell y'all where we at in these spiritual realms with this fight, I really take you to the places. You know, go back when I told y'all about how I was rounding my sheep up and we was gone. And we are gone. We now we having a fresh drink of water. Oh, we having fresh, crisp, clean water because we finna get back in route again. They at the house now. But see, I told y'all last time they wasn't too far off that they was on the land. I told y'all that. The gatekeeper, the gatekeeper had let us out. They was approaching in. I talked about this stuff. And so now the things that I predicted is starting to come to light. I talked about how we was gonna be gone when they got there. I talked about me and my sheep. Y'all, this the real deal. This is now the sheepston came out. The camel's out now. With they red and white checker on, and they got they camels in the white cloth. They out now rolling with the Jesus sandals. Everybody out here now. And I talked to y'all about how y'all need to start staying at home. How we was coming up on a part when they catch you, they gonna be starting to run up on you and like prey and slaughter you in open land out in the street. They gonna walk up to you and execute you execution style, and ain't nothing nobody gonna be able to do. I talked about this. Go back. Now we here. And I know we here because they in my house. They didn't even have to fight me and my sheep off. We got out of there. We didn't even stay to try to protect our land. We left. They didn't even have to put up a fight. They hanging stuff on the walls now. They at the grocery store getting acquainted and shopping, bringing food into my home. They can have that. Me and my sheep been going. I've been telling y'all where we at with this. And so I talked about how you was going to be just out on the street. People was just gonna walk up to you and stab you. I told you we going back to the what is that, the Greek days, the Roman days. We going, it's some of that trying to transpire. I told y'all this. Like they want to take us to third world country, third world war. This is the fight that's going on. I told y'all would be slaughtered. People would walk up to you. And that's what's happening now. This is open season. People are being slaughtered. Look at this mass shooting. Man kills 37 at school. 6 lived. Train station. Man injures 7. Takes 2 down and kills himself and 11 more at the hospital. I told y'all would be hunted down. Remember, because I told y'all to start setting up your homes the way you want them and start celebrating your life and your family, because you are about to be haunted. What's the name down? Yeah, haunted down. And that's what's going on here. And this is the thing. I always say, go home and go to work. Get your bar established. Get your music right. Whatever it takes to make it comfy. But you can't even exclude this fact either. You can get killed at home. You can be in your bed minding your own business and get killed at home. I've heard it. I've read about some of these stories. I heard about Mr. Charlie sitting in the chair reading the newspaper before 6 p.m. getting ready to go to bed, and a bullet flew through his wall and shot him dead. I've heard about this type of stuff. You can go to work and get killed. This is where a lot of this stuff is transpiring at. Not a secret to me. This is where they go into these open places, people's employment, people's school, people's jobs, where they know people going to be gathered up at. See, they know how to take them all out at one time. But see, this ain't news to me. You know, um, I can't stress enough how people want, and I'm not knocking this, right? You should watch the news because you need to know how to protect your home. You need to know what's going on in the world, who got whatever. You need to know the weather. I'm not knocking that. But what I am saying is after you get done watching the news, you should come over here and watch your own news. Because, see, I'm telling the story that's going on that they not telling. Say I ain't. And they news comes with predictions. Some true and some not. But my news comes with predictions and warnings and danger alerts and who's turning around. Who am I speaking to? See, I get you prepared. Do the news get you prepared? When you hear the news, it done already went on. When you hear my news, I done already warned you and told you it was coming. I had time to snatch your ass off the train track right before the train bust through. And I watched it ride through. And after it got done, I set you back on there. See, I can move you before it comes. Can the news do that? The news don't kick it, I kick it. They in their own expertise of news. And I'm in my expertise of news. Which I do need to start watching the news, but it makes me so sad and frigid. So I don't watch it because it's a bunch of heartache for me in the news. I'm sensitive. But you know, I just want to get on here and talk about this because a lot of people think that I seem to, for some reason, don't know what's going on. But this stuff is happening. This is open season. Now, I can't make anything stop. All I can do is lessen your chance. If you want to help lessen your chance. These things can go on anywhere. But it looks like to me it's going on more where these gatherings are and more where these workplaces are. I don't know, like the world has turned into Saudi Arabia. See, what the news ain't telling you is that we in the middle of a sandstorm. That's what they ain't telling you. See, y'all feeling the soft, brittle, dry cuts and scrapes across your face, but you don't know what it is. You keep getting something in your eye, these little gritty stones, but you don't know what it is. You don't understand. We in the middle of a desert storm with ammunition and armies. Can the news tell you that where we at? They can't tell you that. They can't tell you we standing in the middle. The whole wide world is standing in the middle of Saudi Arabia. They can't tell you that. They can just tell you about the rain that's coming. They can't tell you what this is that's slapping you across your face and brutally attacking your skin. Flying in your eyes, all cutting through the shades. They can't tell you what that is. They can't tell you that we're in the middle of a sandstorm. I'm not knocking the news. They bring information that I need when I do watch it or hear about it or whatever. I'm just saying that they can't deliver the type of news that I'm delivering. I mean, I tell you when it's going to hit, how it's going to hit. Put the picture out. You can see the picture as I'm talking. Like, I know what I do for you. And go back and check my videos. We at these places. It's open season. So, I told y'all, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I told y'all had, some of y'all codes had been ripped out y'all backs. And I had put them back in, you know. Did some mic checks on you, some antenna checks on you, some power unit checks on you. You know, I'm working my end of the deal. But I'm still always going to be crazy to somebody. What a world we live in. Well, anywho, this concludes my segment, Cougar's Closet. Mwah.